Hey, it is Friday, May 11th, and I'm enjoying sitting here just messing around a little bit in sort of the abstract mood, which was one of the things we put up this week for our target members, and just listening to the birds sing, and beautiful day here in Northern California today. Just want to give you a little recap, the weekly update, the wrap on what kind of happened here at Totally Guitars this week. I actually a little diversion yesterday. Maybe I'll get to get back to that. But let's talk about what happened first. We had a couple of student reviews on Blackbird. One of our students has been working on it and putting up a couple of progress videos. So that's something that I always like to take a second look at something. Matter of fact, that happened last week, I think, as well, too. Had a second look at Fire and Rain by Buddy. But this week it was Rhapsody, Brad, working on Blackbird. And then a great version of Mark M playing Hallelujah. So that was a pleasure to listen to. And so those were what came out in the review department this week. A couple of unusual fly on the wall videos, because I typically do fly on the wall videos with songs that people are working on in the target program or other things, although you never know where they're going to go. And sometimes they end up being a complete lesson on a song. So if anybody was interested in learning Drivin' My Life Away, I do not have a lesson here at it, but the fly on the wall with Fred working on it shows you how to play it. It's pretty simple. So, and what was the other fly on the wall? Oh, another one, James River Blues, Old Crow Medicine Show. So if you're interested in that song, Kevin, who brings a lot of cool tunes into my world. That was our other fly on the wall lesson. And then and the abstract. That was shot the day that I shot. It was like last Thursday or 2 Thursdays ago, whenever our 3rd anniversary was. 2 weeks ago, I guess. And I sort of ran through a few semi-recognizable things, including what I was just messing around with right there. So hopefully you heard a little bit of that and could tell it was sort of in honor of Neil Young, because I've been sort of on a Neil Young kick, as many of you figured out. And this week, one of the Neil Young songs that we looked at was Clancy. Nowadays, Clancy Can't Even Sing. Some of his songs that he did with the Buffalo Springfield. Well, this was one that they didn't even let him sing because they thought his voice was too weird. So they had Richie sing this one for him, as with quite a few of his songs. Probably one of the reasons the band didn't stick around too long, because I'm pretty fond of Neil's voice. Especially the Massey Hall concert. So if you haven't heard that, I really encourage you to check it out. Matter of fact, I think he might have even done Clancy at that. But there were some cool acoustic versions. So, and we headed into the world of Jason Mraz a little bit too. This, as many of you know, was a request from my buddy Matt, and so the lesson that went up today was I Won't Give Up, and I hope people enjoyed that. Pretty simple, some basic, kind of unusual chords, drop D tuning, capoed at the 6th fret, capoed at the 2nd fret. I was thinking drop D 6th string, but cross up my numbers. And then heading into the world of James Taylor. So yes, you probably guessed, and correctly, that there will be more James Taylor. Probably not next week, but finally getting on to some of the songs that I've been meaning to do for a long time. And that leads me to, well, two things, the other things that were going on around here. And one of them was, sometimes I have trouble remembering whether I've done a song or not. I spent all day yesterday actually kind of backing up my TG files. 10 terabytes worth of stuff you don't even want to know. But, well, now you do. More than backing it up, kind of house cleaning it all too, and just making sure that I didn't have 6 copies of the same thing, trying to pare everything down. So, anyway. And that I've had some really interesting discoveries with that, and that we have a lot of songs here. And sometimes I forget about whether I've even done a song or not, because some of them go so far back, and some of them I'd thought about doing for a long time and then never got around to doing. But I thought, oh, I probably did that back the first time I thought about it. Your Song was one of those, an Elton John song that I could have sworn I did back in the early days, and then I look around and find out that it's not there. So sometimes what I do when I'm trying to figure out whether I've done a song or not is go to our YouTube channel, TG Acoustic Lessons, which I think is just normal YouTube/TG Acoustic Lessons. And I noticed that's a place where we have there's like a sample video of just about everything we've done. Well, it should be of everything we've done. So sometimes I'll go there and search for the song to see if it's there. So it can be a good source of cataloging things. I did find that there are like over 800 videos in there now and like 6,000 subscribers. Really appreciate people checking in there. And one of the best ways to know that you're know about new stuff we put up is to subscribe to the channel. And if you go in there and like things, it helps us out a lot. But anyway, it's been very useful for me to go in there and see, have I done Your Song? Well, finally about a month ago I got on it because I realized I hadn't, and that was thanks to pouring around the TG Acoustic Lessons channel. And I'm actually kind of it was really fun to sort of look through there and see some things, and see before my mustache was gray. Some of them were very old. And anyway, it's just a treasure trove of cool stuff. So I encourage you to check it out. What else? I've been using, well, we have a new little video that just went up. What was it? Oh, attachments. People have been asking about some of the attachments to songs, and I just want to make sure that everybody understands that everything that we put up is always in a PDF form, but also as Guitar Pro files. So if you have Guitar Pro, you can open them up in that and read them. That was a question that kind of came out on the forum a little while ago, and Guitar Pro will play them for you. So anyway, a pretty cool tool, relatively inexpensive software program that is a great compositional tool and educational tool for students. So be sure to consider picking up Guitar Pro. Let's see, anything else I need to tell you today? Oh, I do have one more thing I was going to tell you, as I was picking through a couple of classic finger-picking tunes right there. Something else I spent time doing yesterday was looking at a song that I'm thinking about doing a lesson for. This will turn into a trivia question. I may not even get to the song, but it's sort of obscure, but it's essentially an old traditional tune, very traditional, meaning old, like hundreds of years probably, and I'd heard some pretty cool instrumental versions that were so varied in it that I thought, man, I can't just do a lesson on this song without hearing the original, or hearing the vocal part to it. Got to have the melody in your head before you hear all the variations that wizard guitar players, Tommy Emmanuel or somebody else would come up with, Stevie Ray Vaughan, who knows. And so as I was searching for vocal versions of this song, I was stunned to find an incredible array of different artists that had played this. So put on your thinking caps and see who can come up with a song that was done by, who should I start with? Van Morrison, Elvis Costello, Jackie McShee and her early band, Sandy Denny and her early band, Art Garfunkel, That's probably enough. Those are the main ones I listened to. And so there you go. A song done by Pentangle, Fairport Convention, Art Garfunkel, Elvis Costello, and even Van Morrison. There can't be more than one. Okay, that is it for today. I'm going back to, and I have been messing around. Don't read too much into this yet, as you heard this. Anyhow, who knows? Might get back into the world of guitar instrumentals. If not, we got plenty of songs coming. So that's it. Check out the YouTube channel and be sure to leave a comment if you like what we're doing.